Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Depressed Dior, and this is Middara on Tabletop Simulator. I believe I have everything set up. I think. Nope, I'm a liar. Let's reset some of this initiative. As always, when I record these videos, I usually mention I had a long week. I ran Middara with my group on Friday, and I just had a very, very long, I think 8-hour Pathfinder session today. But I wanted to go ahead and get some more of this done because I'm eager to progress. So, the Vow token does carry over. Anything that's like a circle like the Vow token and the Heal token, those carry over, much like the Summon tokens. The Haste tokens don't, but Nightingale has the Puff brand Classy Tobacco, so she's good to go. I believe we need to keep track of time tokens, so let's take a look. At the start of each round, add a time token to the back of the initiative track. I'm just going to add them here just so I can see them more visibly. That can go there. Alright, I believe all the HP has been reset. We need to turn that back. Okay, Spirit Blade's not on the board yet, so that's why that's not an issue. I'm fairly certain they're not on the board yet. Yeah, not on the board yet. Just making sure everything matches what it's supposed to match. It doesn't. This book actually has it set up like that. So I'm going to go ahead and shift this over to where it needs to be. Okay. The green objective, no information. And I need to go and get some rules up for dynamite, so give me one moment. Okay, so it states that dynamite that's lit will detonate at the end of the next turn from where it's been lit. So obviously it's going to be lit on round 1. So at the end of round 2, that is when it will detonate. So I might have made some mistakes on how the dynamite is supposed to detonate. I think it delays for 1 turn, which is a bit annoying. Anyway, let's go ahead and do initiative and go. I'm going to go ahead and just take Damocles out because he's going to go last anyway. So do that. And then I can put Damocles at the end. Alright, Elfie goes first. My formation was kind of limited because everything's based off the summoners that are involved. So I had to put the summoners in front. Elfie goes first. Not much she can do in this situation, unfortunately. Unless I want to pop a pager. And I don't really want to pop a pager. So we're just going to go. Alright, so Femke goes first. And it's going to be 4 through 6 that goes eventually. Yeah, the monsters unfortunately got the initiative on us. Alright, anything else of note? At the start of second round. Okay, at the start of the second round, we'll need to do Crazy Girl. Alright, let's go ahead and move Elfie. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and what's her presence? 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to go ahead and that was a 1 stamina. I'll spend a stamina to try to pick up the dynamite. Yeah, that works. Okay. So I need to do a presence check. It's going to be 2 purples and then add my presence. Okay, DC is 10, so 9 plus 3 is 12, so I do pick it up. Then I'm going to use my last action to throw it. I want it to actually be thrown about here, I think. I think that will work. It's either that or I do this. I think this is better. Yeah, I'll go with that and see how it plays out. So it has to be within 4 range. I think it's at SOI last time. It's actually just 4 range, period. That is it for Elfie. Goes to Femke. So Femke is going to spend 1 of her stamina to move. So she can kind of clear the way. 1, 2, 3. For a second, I thought her spear looked a bit weird. 1, 2, 3. 4. Let's see, how's this line of sight thing gonna work? That is exactly a diagonal. So how about we shift to here and just focus on trying to kill one cave-sickle, I think. Yeah, I think that's going to be the gist of it. So we'll start with False Idol. She is Femkey, so it has to be empowered. I'm targeting Red. Red has, of course, 16 HP. It does have +1 defense because there are 3 other cave-sickles nearby, so it has 13 defense. Okay, that's a 12, which is a miss, so I'll do everything you want and roll again. Okay, 13 exactly, that is a hit, so the base damage will be 0, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 damage from shields. Okay, and then I'll spend 1 stamina to go ahead and quick blow and attack one more time. Okay, that's 14, so the base damage will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll do 8 damage. So putting it at 13 out of 16. Fortunately, that's it. So then it's going to go straight into 4 through 6. 4 through 6 is going to shoot and then approach. Femke does get a nimble dodge, and she has to use it, so I'll go ahead and roll it now. Okay, 2 shields plus 1 from nimble. Will be 16 defense in total. And then, okay, misses. Then it's going to move up. Move to be adjacent to the opponent with the most damage within movement range. Elifie has the most damage in movement range, so I'll go for her. Elifie will nimble dodge. And fail. And still in range of everything, so it's going to go ahead and just make a raw attack. Alright, Skull thankfully made it miss. That is it for 4 through 6. Goes to DM next. So DM's going to go ahead and spend a stamina to move. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, and I'm going to go ahead and do False Idol with Resonance. And I'm going to go ahead and attack Teal because that's my only target. I am attacking through an ally, so it'll be -1 with the attacks, and they have +1 defense, so it's not going to be the bestest. So we'll go ahead and roll the attack. Nope, in power because it's DM. Okay, I rolled 18, -1 is 17 versus their 13 defense, so it's going to be 4 damage base. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or sorry, 7. They'll do 7 damage to cave-sickle Teal. And I'm going to go ahead and use that burst. That's why I took back the 2 damages. I'm going to actually use the burst to do resonance and trigger a ruination. So it will just be a Teal and an empower die. I have to pick 2 targets. I'm going to target Teal and Red. And here's the roll. Okay, 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 6 is 16. We'll start with Red first. Fails. I don't even think they can pass. Oh, you proved me wrong, Cave-sickle. Alright, so it worked on Red, so I'll roll the casting die and see how much damage I do. Alright, I think I do a minimum of 3, so it will kill that Red Cave-sickle. So that's 1 down. Which is good, because that actually gets rid of their empower die, and the +1 defense. So that's actually rather good for us. I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 stamina to go ahead and attack Teal again. Okay, that is a miss. I'll do everything you want and attack again. Alright, 14, that's a hit. Base damage is going to be 2, and then 3, 4 because of shields. So 4 damage in total, putting it at 11. It is a little tempting to go ahead and take the damage. You know what it is, because I have 21 health. I'm a little paranoid because I'm at that in my group playthrough. I'm at the part where I do have the twins. They only have 9 health right now because of how the Aisling fight goes. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do Blood Toll and get 2 stamina back. I'll use that 2 stamina to attack again. I'm targeting Teal. Okay, almost got a 19 there. So 15, base damage is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 damage in total, which I believe kills. Yep, that is enough to kill. That is an entire swarm, so I will go ahead and draw my loot. We get 12 gold. Nice. So that will put us at 482. And that will get rid of that initiative card. Alright, so that'll debuff them quite significantly. Next is the Living Oblation. There's nothing in range of Living Oblation. The elevation difference is also blocking line of sight. But she is, if there is no encounter Esper on the board, you summon the listed opposing Esper, place it within SOI as close to the opponent as possible. So we will be spawning a Spirit Blade, as mentioned before. So Spirit Blade has to be within SOI. So we'll spawn it as close as possible, which is going to be up. We do have line of sight of the edge of the elevation, so it'll go right there. Then it's going to go. That is it for Living Oblation. Now it goes to Spirit Blade because it just got summoned. Spirit Blade is going to. It has nothing adjacent. No damage has been dealt to the Living Oblation, so it's just going to do the otherwise, which is move towards nearest opponent and then make a physical attack. So I do have a dodge still, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and nimble. I'm going to go ahead and do a spend a stamina to dodge. So here it is. Spend stamina to dodge. Roll this. We get 2, so that brings us up to 15. And they got 13, so it missed. I could counter if I want to by using Remy's stamina, but I think I don't want to deal with this counter attack, so I'll leave that alone. Then it goes to K-Sickles 1 through 3. So K-Sickle 2 is going to go ahead and take a shot. Make a range 4 attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So go after Femke or Elifie. DM is actually blocked by both the other 2 characters. So it will be just resetting health while I can. All right. And it doesn't have any specifications as far as the range attack is concerned. So it's going to go after the person with the highest initiative, which will actually be Elifie. So Elifie has no stamina or dodges left, so it's just going to be a straight up roll. So we'll go ahead and roll. It's going to be it's going to be a teal and an orange now because there are just one other K-Sickle on the board. 10 is a miss. Yeah, just barely a miss. Okay, and then it's going to move closer. It's going to move towards the person with the most damage. Technically that's DM, but there's no way they can target DM. Yeah, there's no way they can target DM because this is blocking terrain. So K-Sickle is just going to go straight for Elifie because Elifie has more damage. So it's going to go all the way to here. And it's going to go ahead and make an attack against Elifie. Elifie can't dodge. This is going to be a melee strike. Okay, well that's a 16. That's going to hurt a lot. So 16 versus 11 defense will be 5 damage base. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we'll do 12 damage. All to Elifie. Elifie has 23 health because it's based off Justice's health. Then she has to make a Force 11 check to avoid being poisoned, which good luck because I have purples for conviction. Alright, she is now poisoned. Which sucks. Alright, then it's going to go to Orange K-Sickle. Orange K-Sickle is going to attack Elifie because Elifie's highest on initiative. Okay, misses completely. Then it's going to go ahead and move up. Yeah, these ones haven't taken any damage. So I could have done a provoke to try to get the attack off on the purple K-Sickle using Vigilant, but I don't really need to because I'm gonna get an opportunity attack off of this red orange K-Sickle. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that with Femke real quick. So Femke is going to attack with Empower. Alright, 12's a hit because they only have 12 defense now. It's only going to do 2 damage, unfortunately. So 2 damage to, what was it, Orange? Orange. I'll go ahead and... Is there any way for me to kill this thing? I would have to roll pretty much max. Yeah, I'll go ahead and spend a stamina from Remy to go ahead and do Quick Blow, because I can do that as a follow-up, and attack again. Okay, well, 12's a hit, and I do 3 damage. Alright, well, could have been better. Alright, then it's going to go ahead and attack Elifie. Elifie can't dodge because she has no stamina left. Alright, 9's a miss, so we're good to go there. Goes to Nightingale. So, Nightingale, or sorry, yeah, Nightingale's probably just going to, actually, she doesn't have to stay still. Does she have Brute Serum? She does. Yeah, I'll do like the Shadows to get forward. Actually, that's not going to help at all because there's just too many people blocking. Yeah, she'll just stay in place for right now. She's going to do Down the Masses and go after the 2 Cave Sickles. I'll start with purple first. So, oh, also she does get 1 stamina from haste. So she'll spend 2 to do Down the Masses. No Empower. So purple first. Okay, that is a complete miss. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and leave it as is. Then I'm going to go ahead and shoot at orange. Okay. +1 attack because I'm not moving, -1 attack because I'm shooting through allies. 17 versus 12 defense will be 5 damage base. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then another 6 from the arrows brings it up to 17, and then the 2 books will bring it up to 19. So that's definitely a one-shot to that orange. Alright, then I will go ahead and take a damage to go ahead and do Quick Blow for free. And I'll target the purple Cave Sickle again. Okay, 3 is the minimum, so I'm going to go ahead and change that into a 9 using Kill the Messenger. That'll bring it up to 18, and +1, -1. So 18, there'll be 6 damage base, 7, 8, 9, 12, 15, 17, 23 damage. Alright, that is the entire swarm dead, so I'll go ahead and draw a card. 12 gold. So this particular sprint of little encounters, it's actually very possible to clear out the entire loot deck, and I definitely intend on doing that. So 494 now for gold. The only fancy loot that's still in there is the monster loot, so it is what it is. So hopefully we can get that with something that actually can drop monster loot. Alright, so that was from Quick Blow. Next, I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 stamina to go ahead and shoot the Spirit Blade. Spirit Blade will dodge. He does have Nimble. So roll. Okay, so it gets +4 shields, so that's going to be 17 defense. Good luck. Unfortunately, I only got 15, which is a miss. And then it's going to, first time you successfully dodge the count, immediately end the current action ability. So I won't be able to do, well, actually, I could still do a Lightning Machine after you resolve the attack. But it says, you know, end all of that stuff and then do all that other nonsense. So I'm going to go ahead and let it do its nonsense. Move towards farthest opponent within movement range, and it makes an attack against an adjacent opponent. So it's going to move to here and attack Elifie, because Elifie's highest on initiative, and unfortunately Elifie has no way of dodging. But only rolls an 8, so it misses. Good times. Alright, so that was a miss. And I think that's it. Because yeah, I can't do a Lightning Machine off of it. Oh, actually I can do Precise Strike, that's right. So I'll go ahead and use Precise Strike. Shooting the Spirit Blade, it's already dodged. I have -1 to the attack, but I haven't moved, so plus it evens out. Straight up roll. Alright, so I'll go ahead and use a Quiver to re-roll the fort. Actually, I will just take the... Let's see, I'm trying to see how high I can get. I can get up to 16, and these things have 13 defense, so it doesn't really matter that much. So I'm actually going to go ahead and just use a lightning machine and shoot again. Okay, well, I got even worse. I'll re-roll the 4 because I can. And I got 14, so that is a hit. Base damage is 1, 2, 3, 6, 12 from 12 physical in total, which will get reduced to 6. And then plus 2 magic, so I'll do 8 damage in total. Okay. So that's it for that thing. Then it goes, or that's it for Nightingale. It goes to Remy. Remy will not get any stamina or anything like that. I think she is going to spend a stamina to kind of get out of the way for now. And then she's going to go ahead and spend her last stamina to go ahead and give courage to all of her, to herself and all of her espers. Like so. Okay, and that's it for her turn. Goes to Justice. So Justice is going to so Spirit Blade still has 22 health left, so not much I can play with here. I'll go ahead and spend a stamina. I'm going to do Life Grasp first. And it's a green die, so I'll go ahead and roll it. 9. I'm going to go ahead and spend the 6 health, increase it by 6. So it's now 15 plus 6 force, which will be 21 force in total. And let's see how the conviction does. So 21 minus 13, so it's going to do 8 damage. So 8 damage to the Spirit Blade, putting it at 16 out of 30. I'll go ahead and do Gore Shot next. Oh, actually, no, wait, before I do that. I'm going to go ahead and use Susei MP3 player and see if I can force it to roll worse. So let's try it. 12, 21, so I'll do 9 damage instead. So before I did 8 damage. Okay, so just go up to 17. So that was all I got out of it. That's okay. I'll go ahead and do Gore Shot next, and then roll my casting die. I'll do 11. 11, so they resist. Okay. That is fine. I'm going to go ahead and spend a stamina to go ahead and give haste to Remy and the others, because that's super bang for your buck there. And then I kind of want to get closer. So tell you what, I'm going to go 1, 2, and then jump with Remy's help, and that will be 4 plus 3 agility, and I would have to get a 12. Huh. That's a bit rough. Tell you what, yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. So I'll jump across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and see if I can make the jump. 7 plus 3 is 10, and then plus the 4 is 14. So that's enough to make it. It was only DC 12. So 5 spaces. Pretty sure that elevation difference is, yeah, it goes all the way across. All right. Yeah, I should have actually painted that. I can actually do that right now. Give me one moment. Okay, there you go. So I've moved 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm actually okay with letting her drop, since she does have a way of teleporting back to up onto the higher elevation. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Trying to see what her range is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this puts her just out of range. But you know what? I'm actually okay with her being closer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I think we're okay with the red objective. Yeah, it just says read whenever. We do not have line of sight of the red totem, so we're good to go there. Alright, so that is it for Justice. Goes to Rook. So Rook is going to go ahead and move up. Actually, he'll probably just stay in place. Yeah, he can stay in place. I think that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, yeah, we'll go ahead and move him. I'm okay with that. Alright, so the main reason I moved up was just so I can place the Font of Renewal onto the edge. That way you can actually get line of sight with it, with the with anyone that's below. So this is a good place to put it. Unfortunately, it cost him a stamina for that movement. I'm going to go ahead and pop Poison for Corrosive Ideal. Roll a green die. 7 plus 6 is 13. I'm targeting the Spirit Blade. Okay, fails it, so it's poisoned. Okay, and that is it for Rook. Goes to Damocles. Damocles should be at 3 stamina. Spirit Blade has already acted this turn, or has already dodged this turn, so I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 stamina to go ahead and attack, and I'll pop Sinful Privilege, so I can attack based off other people's line of sight. Okay, so that's 13, which is exactly a hit if I want to keep it. It's only going to do 3 damage, though. Hammer Helm, I can reroll any dice in the combat pool. So I'll go ahead and pop Hammer Helm and roll it again. Alright, well, it's slightly better. So 14. So it's going to be base 1 damage plus 1 from Hammer Helm. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it'll do 6 damage, which will get half to 3. He's already at full health, so he's good on that front. I'm not going to move him. He'll stay in place for now. That is it for the round. So it's going to go new round. At the start of the round, we do get a time token. Okay, and then at the start of the second round, read the following hidden text. The living oblation screams in your direction and throws a handful of dynamite. Place a dynamite token adjacent to the loot tokens on tile UM9 and UM27. Then place a dynamite token on the farthest adventurer within range 6 if possible. Okay, so this is where things get wacky because these things can destroy. This dynamite's going to destroy loot. So UM9, UM27. I'm pretty sure this is UM9. Yep, that is UM9. Says to place it adjacent to those loot tokens. Okay, and then one over here. The only target she has as far as throwing dynamite's concerned is Justice, so it'll be placed there. All right, then we do initiative. Okay. I am going to go ahead and pop. I'm going to have Rook pop his pager. And put Living Oblations all the way in the back. Because I don't want her going. Okay. Then it's going to go right into Elifie's turn. Elifie is going to go ahead and, during her status phase, remove the poison so she doesn't get murdered by it. She does get 3 stamina. She's going to go ahead and spend 2 of that. I actually forgot to do Gore Shot last round. I should have. I don't think it would have. It might have made a difference, but that's fine. So I will Actually, I might as well do it now. So I'll go ahead and exhaust Gore Shot and cast it on the Spirit Blade. Spirit Blade, it's going to be 9 plus 6 is 15. Okay, well, you resisted it. Then I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 stamina to attack. Okay, 13 is a hit. It's going to do base damage 0, and then it'll do 2 magic, which doesn't get reduced. After that, though, she's not doing anything. Alright, then it goes right into Remy. Remy is going to get 4 stamina because she is hasted. And beyond that, I don't think she's going to be doing much unless I want her to make a break for it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Using Rook for jumping, I can't fail it, but I'll roll it anyway. So yeah, 11 plus 13 is the, or sorry, 11 plus 12, so it'll be 23. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 7, 8. Trying to see what I can do here. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I can, technically she can do it. It's not until the end of next round that these things will actually detonate, so we're actually kind of okay, as long as we don't accidentally throw dynamite in a place that it shouldn't be. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll cost her another stamina, which is fine. The rest will probably get spent by her summons. Also, is she wounded? No, she's not. Okay, so she's good to go. Yeah, I'm not going to get any closer. I'm not going to mess with the dynamite. As long as I'm not adjacent to it, it should be fine. Goes to Damocles. Damocles will get 3 stamina, going up to 4. He's going to go ahead and pop Sinful Privilege and attack again on the Spirit Blade. It has to be empowered because it's Damocles. Okay, I will use Hammer Helm to reroll the 4. Alright, 13 is exactly a hit again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'll do 3 damage to it. I could try doing extra damage with Blood Pact, which is kind of tempting, to be honest. Yeah, so if I want to kill with Blood Pact, I would have to do quite a bit of damage. So you know what? I'll leave it alone for now. Instead, I'll just spend my last 2 stamina to attack one more time. Oh, actually, it was I had +1 damage from Hammer Helm, and it does round up for damage, so it'll be 1 more. In any case, I missed with the second strike, so it doesn't really matter that much. Goes to Justice. Justice is going to get 3 stamina. She does heal 1 from Nirvana's Mark, and then heals another 2 because she can see. She technically has line of sight of this because it's on the edge. And we'll get to play around with this stuff some more. All right. So big thing here is we want to get a hold of the dynamite and throw it. What's her presence? 2. That's not great. So I'll go ahead and open with a Gore Shot because I am in range for a Gore Shot on her. She doesn't have protection. So I'll go ahead and roll this green die, get a 6 plus 6, which is 12. You guys get 14, not surprised. I'm not going to bother with Life Grasp. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to go ahead and put haste on myself, or on Justice, rather. Then she's going to spend a stamina to move. And she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll put her here. So, like I said, on the round it's lit. it doesn't detonate until the end of next round, but I'll check it just to be sure. So BRB. Yes, it clearly states that it's at the end of next round. All right. Anyway, I had her right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll go 8. I'll go 8, 9 like this, and see what and I'll wait until next round to do the loot token. Because if I get the loot, it won't matter if it explodes. I don't think. Then it goes to DM. So DM is going to heal for 2 because there's the font of renewal. She does get +1 stamina because of haste. She's going to go ahead and exhaust False Idol and Resonance and attack the Spirit Blade. Alright, as a miss. Oh, sorry. It shouldn't be empowered. But still a miss, so I'll go ahead and reroll it with everything you want. Alright, that is 16. It's going to do 3 damage base, 4, 5. So that's going to do a minimum of 3 damage. And if I just do the burst and do the damage with the burst, it brings it up to 7, which will do a minimum of 4 damage because you round up. So that is it for Spirit Blade. You don't get any loot because it's an Esper. Then she is going to go ahead and I believe the blue objective is you got to make a strength 10 check. So I think I'm going to go ahead. It has to be an adventure, doesn't it? An adventure on this token can make an encounter action to do stuff. Okay, so she can't do anything with that. So instead, what's her presence? Oh, presence 4. Okay, I know what I can do. Alright, so she's going to spend a stamina to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She'll spend a stamina to try to pick up the dynamite. Alright, 9 plus 4 is 13. That's more than enough to pick it up. Then she's going to spend a stamina to throw it. She can only throw it range 4, and you can't throw it into a pit. So we'll just put it right there for now. Yeah, that works, sort of. One, two, three. Yeah, I can make this work. Okay. That is it for DM. Goes to Rook. There are no cave sickles left. So goes to Rook. Rook will. He's at full health, so he's good on that front. He also used he used the stamina for the poison earlier. So we'll go ahead and give him 3 stamina. We're going to spend 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have to be on it, don't you? Yep. 9. So unfortunately, that's going to cost him all of his stamina to get to where he needs to be. I'm going to go ahead and pop a Bottle Blessing to get 1 stamina back, and I'm going to use that to do an encounter action. Yeah, I'm burning through all my consumables. Alright, so I'm going to roll 2d6, roll the 2 purples and add his strength. Oh my god, that was so close. Alright, 11, which is enough to push the rock. If you pass this check, read the following hidden text. The rock reveals a large hidden chamber. Place tiles, tokens, and figures according to diagram 16. Inside the chamber, you can see another destroyed crate and some dead casicles. It looks like the creatures keep getting into the old boxes of dynamite the miners have laying around. On the floor of the cave, you see another stick of dynamite, but it's different from the rest. It doesn't have a fuse. Instead, it has some sort of analog timer on it. Unfortunately, it's stuck, but you swear it's still ticking. This stick of dynamite will detonate when another piece of hidden text instructs it to. So that's why we're keeping track of time tokens, by the way. And we're still at round 2, so just keep track of that. It's on 4th time token that stuff happens. Alright, so diagram 16. So it's actually really important that you get to this as soon as possible because I believe this route gets sealed off if you're not careful. So here's diagram 16. Quite a bit for us to go through. I don't think I can load, but I'll try. It's probably going to get... Oh, it worked. Sort of. Okay. Because I remember last time I was having issues. Alright, and then one over here. Let's get you out of the way. Yeah, it gets a bit crowded. Alright, we need to rotate this like that. Okay, lock it. And then we need to grab this. Put that there. And then we need to grab, excuse me, this, which goes right there. I believe we remove this thing, don't we? Oh yeah, push the rock off the edge of the cliff, so this goes away. So we'll just put that up there. All right, keep drawing stuff. Blue totem goes in the bottom right corner. Green totem goes in the top right. Yellow totem goes right here. This thing has no fuse, and it goes right there. Oh, and I have to draw the monsters. What is that first one? Oh, Earth Loa. Okay, so we need to spawn a Blighted Guardian and an Earth Loa. Okay, here's Earth Loa. Here's Blighted Guardian. There we go. Alright, Earth Loa goes in this little nook. And then this one is going to go over here. Okay. And then the spawn order was Blighted Guardian, then Earth Loa. So the way this is going to work is going to go Blighted Guardian and then Earth Loa. Like so. Alright, that is all of his stamina because I used items just to get that far. So that is it for that. Goes to Earth Loa. Earth Loa is going to go ahead and push forward. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, and attack Rook. Rook is, you know what? He'll go ahead and do Lonely Mountain to dodge. Okay, well, that didn't help. Alright, he gets to make his attack. Alright, that's 14. I'm going to go ahead and use my per encounter and make it miss. The main reason why I'm making it miss is because if I get knocked back, he's going to make him go off the pit. So, Nanorobes, when you are target of attack, the attack misses. So it misses, and that is it for that. Next, it goes to Blighted Guardian. Blighted Guardian cannot do anything. It can only move 4 spaces, and it can't get in range of anything. So that resolves all of that. Goes to Nightingale next. Nightingale is going to go ahead and move up. Well, first she'll get 4 stamina. And then she's going to, is she in range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's actually out of range, so no, she doesn't heal. Alright, she's going to spend 1 stamina to move. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Trying to see what my options are. She can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kind of seeing what my line of sights are. So technically, you should be able to throw from there. Oh yeah, you can definitely throw from there to there. Okay, that works. So that puts her at 7. I'm actually going to put her down here at 8, 9. So I'll cost her stamina. And she's going to go ahead and use this as... kind of seeing what my options are, sorry. So I could go... This is a straight diagonal, so I should be able to shoot the Earth Loa, but I wouldn't be able to kill it, so I guess it wouldn't matter. Alright, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and just start firing away. I'm going to do a... I will spend 2 stamina to go ahead and shoot the Living Oblation. It does have Nimble Dodge, so we'll go ahead and do it. It has 2, so that's going to bring it up to 15. I got 15 exactly, so it's going to be base damage 0, 3 from shields, 5 because of books, and then 11 because of arrows. So 11 damage in total. I actually was not expecting to hit with that. I'll go ahead and take a damage to do the infection and do quick blow. No more dodges. 16 versus 13, so it'll be 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. I'll do 16 in total. I was planning on blowing this thing up with dynamite, but looks like that's not going to be the case. Alright, well that's completely fine for me. I'll go ahead and do Precise Strike, I guess, and fire one again. And then I'll go ahead and use Kill the Messenger to make this into a 9 and finish her off. So Living Oblation is down. Don't need to worry about her anymore. Okay, 12 gold. So that's going to put us at 506. Not bad. Then she's going to go ahead and do Like the Shadows. Trying to think of what direction I want her to go in. I think I'm going to have her go join with Rook. I think that's her only... I think that's the only course of action. Alright, that is it for that. Goes to Femke. So the original plan was to throw dynamite everywhere, but I don't need to. She is going to need some help with jumping, probably. But we'll see. So yeah, she gets 4 stamina, because she's hasted. She'll spend 1 to move. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then she's going to spend 7, 8 to jump across. So she needs to roll. It's just going to be her 2 purples in her agility. All right, so that's 9 plus 6, which is 15, more than enough. So 7, 8. No line of sight with the with that yet. I'm gonna go ahead and spend a stamina to go here. This will trigger the totem finally. So red totem. Place the blue exit. Place the blue exit token on the space this totem occupied. Then, if there is 1 or less tokens on the board, read A. If there are 2, read B. If there are 3, read C. So right now there are 1, 2. Is there only? I think there's only 2. Yeah, so we read B. Spawn 2 animates on the west side of tile UM25 on any unoccupied normal terrain space. Then spawn 1 Blighted Guardian on any unoccupied normal terrain space adjacent to these animates. Alright, so 25 is over here. And then, what was it? Spawn a blue exit on the space. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get our blue exit out. I'm just going to bring out the red exit. It doesn't really matter. Oh, well, there's blue exit. There you go. We'll just swap it. Okay, blue exit. And then we do get another Blighted Guardian onto the field. And what was it? Spawn 2 animates on any unoccupied normal terrain space. So I do get to choose where it goes. And this was on Femke's turn, so animate's going to go there. Okay, So let me pull out animates. We do get to fight the ancient ones, I believe it is. Eldritch animates, rather. I don't think there's any stronger animates available. Doesn't look like it. So yeah, I think this is the strongest ones we get. So we'll go ahead and pull out 2 animates. They have to be on normal terrain spaces. Oh, on the west side of tile UM25, so it does actually get put over here. So 1 will go there. Blighted Guardian will go here. And the other anime will go there. And it was, yeah, spawn Blighted on any unoccupied normal terrain spaces that are adjacent to the animates. So I'll put them back there. Okay, so that's been resolved. Still going to go ahead and keep moving. I have 1 stamina left. I'm going to use it to go ahead and just move further back. Okay, and that should be it. Goes to animates. Animates can't do anything because they're out of range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just barely out of range. Let's count that again. 1, 2. Oh, actually, no, I'm lying. There's a Justice is in range. So, I'll go ahead and resolve that. Is this a straight diagonal? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's not. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So it said up to. Yeah, up to range 4. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Go there. And take the shot here. It's going to be at -1 attack because it's attacking through hindering. Justice is going to go ahead and open with Marbish Threads and dodge. Get nothing. Go figure. Alright, goes to show. It's going to be a raw attack. 8 is a miss, which also became 7. Alright, and then this one's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so it has to move closer. So it's going to go 1, 2. Yeah, we'll put it right there. Actually, we'll have him go there. And then we'll shoot across. We'll have... Oh, actually, since it missed, that is a successful dodge. So I actually do get the counter. So let me go ahead and take care of that counter real quick. It'll be at -1 because I'm attacking through hindering. And it misses completely. And no, I'm just checking to see if I missed anything. It's been a while. Nope. Okay, we're good. Now the other one's going to attack. I'm going to go ahead and just use the cloak and try to dodge again. All right, 3 plus 1 from Marbish Threads will bring her up to 15 defense. So attack with a -1. Well, that's 16, almost there. So 1 damage base. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll do 6 damage. I'm just seeing if there's anything I can do to deal with this, and there isn't. So 6 damage, and then he gets to attack again, and I have no way of dodging because he has Chains of Perdition. So attack again. Attack again. Thank you. 13 -1 is 12, so it does hit. It'll do base damage 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll do 4 damage, putting it at 13 out of 23. Okay, that is the end of the round. We get at the start of the next round, we get another time token, so we're at 3. This dynamite that was set up from the very beginning blows up. There's nothing around it, so we're good. The rest of them will blow up on the upcoming turn. All right, let's go ahead and do initiative and hope we don't die. That's what I was afraid of. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this pager and make that animate go last because screw that. All right, goes to Remy. So what's Remy's presence is 3. Okay, so she's gonna get maxed out stamina. She's gonna spend 1 to go ahead and move. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's fine. And then I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So yeah, I'll go ahead and have I'm gonna go ahead and spend a stamina to pick up the dynamite. So roll the 2d6 and add 3. That's a big fail. I'll spend another stamina to try to pick it up. That's better. And then I'll spend a stamina to throw it. And I'm going to throw it 1. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put it there. Okay. Actually, they can go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay. So we actually want to set it up directly across. So right there. Okay. Then it's going to go. That is going to be it for Remy. It's going to go Damocles. Damocles is going to get 3 stamina back. He's going to spend 2 of it to attack. He's going to go ahead and attack the Earth Loa using Rook, using Sinful Privilege. And here comes the roll. Okay, since that is the lowest I can get, I'm going to go ahead and use Hammer Helm to reroll the 4. Alright, well, it's a little better. These things have, what, 12 defense now? Yep, 12 defense. So it's going to be base damage is 2, 3 because of Hammer Helm, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it'll be 8 in total, and then I'm going to use the Vow token to bring it up to 10. It's going to go back down to 5 because Earth Loa is an Earth Loa. So it'll be 5 damage, and then I'm going to have him spend all but 1 of his HP for another 21 damage. So that's going to bring it up to 26 damage in total. Not quite enough to kill. And then I'm going to spend a stamina to move so I can get in range to get healed, because he needs it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or sorry, he only moves 5. Okay. So that's it for Damocles. Then it goes to, and that was his Vow token. Then it goes to Earth Loa, unfortunately. Not much I can do about it. And I don't really... Okay, I do have a way of resolving this. So, Earth Loa is going to attack Rook. Rook is not dodging. So it's just going to attack. 8's a miss. Okay, so we're good to go. It does put 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to put barrier on that Blighted Guardian, much to my annoyance. So that red Blighted Guardian has barrier. Okay. Then next goes to Femke. So Femke is going to go ahead and spend a stamina to move. Spend a stamina to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. First things first, she's going to dilute the token. So it's a red token. Gain 2 random consumables, then make a perception 10 check. Alright, so we'll do the random consumables first. 1, 2. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and take the pager. It goes straight to the summoner, so it's going to go to Remy here. I'm going to swap out the Bottle Blessing for this. This Foaming Cleanser is pretty much just removes all effects from a figure with an SOI. It can be used to remove buffs, or remove debuffs from yourself, or you can use it to remove buffs from an enemy, which is actually kind of neat. But it's going to go to the stash for now. Alright. Then I need to do a perception check. I don't think she's going to pass. Her perception is 4. Yeah, I'm just short. Unless, 1, 2... Nope, she's out of range, so no extra gold. That sucks, but it happens. Then she's going to go ahead and spend a stamina to try to pick up the dynamite and hope she doesn't blow herself up. 8 plus her presence, which is 4, so 12 is good enough. Then she's going to spend a stamina to throw it. She doesn't really have any place to throw it, to be honest. 1, 2, 3. She can put it right there. Just kind of how the positioning was. Okay, so there's the dynamite there. That is it for Femke. Goes to Nightingale. So Nightingale is going to get 4 stamina because she's hasted. She's going to do Like the Shadows first. Also, she's going to heal too because she's at the font. She's going to Like the Shadows to this position. That'll actually give her a diagonal for the Earth Loa. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have clear shot on this, I think. I think it actually clips to the tile, so probably not. Yeah, supposedly it's actually based off the tile and it's not based off the red outline. I've been kind of hearing conflicts with it. So in any case, I know the diagonal's good, so I'm going to go ahead and open things up with Down the Masses. I'll target the Earth Loa first, and I'm actually going to go ahead and spend a stamina to empower it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and reroll that 5. Okay, and then I'll kill the messenger that 4 into a 9. So 14 minus 1 because I'm shooting through allies, plus 1 because I haven't technically moved. So it's going to be 2 damage base, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll do 2 physical. Or sorry, it's 14 versus 12, so it'll be 2. I did empower, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll do 3 damage, 3 physical, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll do 8 damage in total, which will put it at 34 out of 36. And then I'm going to go ahead and shoot purple animate, not empowered. It's just going to be a raw roll. Okay, I don't have any more rerolls, so it's just going to be a raw hit. Actually, it's going to be a miss because I'm shooting through hindering terrain despite being on high ground. So it's going to be a miss. I'm going to go ahead and use Aligning Machine to go ahead and shoot again. It has to be same target, so I'll target purple. Alright, that's still a miss. I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 stamina to go ahead and shoot the Earth Loa again. Alright, that is 13 minus 1 plus 1. It'll do 2 magic damage, which is just enough to finish it off. So bye-bye Earth Loa. Draw a card. 6 gold. So 5, 12. Then I'm going to go ahead and do the infection, so I can do quick blow for free. And I'm going to go ahead and empower it and target the purple animate. Okay, 14 minus 1 is 13, so it does hit. Oh, actually, sorry, it should have been base because I get plus 1 because I haven't moved, and then minus 1 because shooting through hindering. So it's actually 14 in total. I don't remember if I actually hit with the other attack, but I don't think it matters. So 14, so base damage 1, 2, 3. That's just going to get soaked by armor, and then it's going to be 6 magic in total. So 6 magic to purple animate. And then I'm going to do Precise Strike and shoot it one more time. 12, it's a miss. Okay. That is it for Nightingale. Actually, Nightingale is going to go ahead and pop Ambitious and get 2 stamina back. And give everyone else 1 stamina. And then she's going to go ahead and spend that 2 stamina to shoot one more time. Alright, 14. It does hit. It's going to be base. It's not going to do enough physical damage. I'll just do 2 magic. So 8 out of 30. Okay, then it goes to Move up to range, whatever. Okay. That is it for her. Okay. That's actually going to kind of mess up things a little bit, I think. No, it won't. No, it's fine. Okay, I know the plan. Kind of just seeing what his options are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's fine. All right, that was Nightingale goes to DM. So DM is going to go ahead and heal for 2. Max out her stamina. And give me... Actually, I'll do this turn and then I'll check the time. So we'll spend a stamina to move. And she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Actually, 10, and then that's going to trigger green totem. So let's go ahead and trigger green totem. In the back of the dark chamber, you see movement of skittering creatures and something human. Spawn a Blighted Guardian on the space the totem occupied, then spawn 2 casicles adjacent to the Blighted Guardian on any unoccupied space. I actually can't spawn another Blighted Guardian because there are already 2 on the field. So with that, then I'm just gonna spawn the it says what, adjacent to the Blighted Guardian on any unoccupied space. Technically, it doesn't spawn anything, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna spawn the casicles because they do exist. So adjacent to this. I'm just gonna play it this way. It might not be the correct way, but I don't want to look it up. All right, so that's casicles 1 through 3. Yeah, you can only have at most 2 Blighted Guardians active at the same time. So that was 10. So that's actually going to cost her 2 more stamina. I'm going to spend 1 more stamina to go ahead and move. Yeah, I'll spend a stamina to go ahead and move. And go over here. And I'm going to go ahead and start blasting that Blighted Guardian. Or I can let herself, you know what? Let's go all in. We're going right there. All right, so we'll go ahead and open things up with a false idol with resonance. It will be -1 to the attack because I'm attacking through hindering. And I'll target the Blighted Guardian. Okay, 17 -1 is 16. And against 13 defense, it's going to do a base damage of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll do 8, and then I'll use that other Starburst to cast a spell. And it's going to do 1 less because of barrier, so I'll do 7. So I'll go ahead and do the free Ruination. So I'll go ahead and do that now. Okay, 5 plus 3 is 8, so 14. 14 gets to resist it. Then I'm going to spend a stamina to cast Ruination again. He does have an effect on him because he has barrier, so it's only cost 1 instead of 2. Ignore the gray die. 11 plus 6 is 17. Okay, fails it, and then I get to roll casting die and damage. 8 damage. Sorry for zooming back and forth. So 15 out of 30. Then I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 of Remy's stamina to go ahead and cast again. It's going to be a backlash for 3 damage. Then I'm going to spend 1 of Remy's stamina to cast again. And take backlash. This is what happened in my group playthrough too. Let's see if I can go for gold here, I guess. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take 2 damage. And get 2 more stamina and spend 1. There you go. 8 plus 6 is 14. Make it 14, go figure, and then I'll go ahead and spend that last stamina to attack one more time. And 3 more damage to herself. Good times. Good job, DM. Alright. That is the end of her turn. I'm going to go ahead and I'll go ahead and call this a video. I'm pretty sure it's gone on long enough. When we come back, we'll continue on with Cave Sickle's turn. So I am The Depressed Eeyore. This is Middara on Tabletop Simulator. See you guys next time.